I was not muted, but I do got reverb. That's the opposite of muting. Uno momento. I'm just a silly owl. Silly owl. Give me one moment. Okay. All right. Now, who? 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 Who could it be? Why? It is Rina Lunette! Infinium slumbering idol soaring right into your dreams and right away with the pawn. It's not a Rina stream without a little bit of scuff, a little bit of pawn, so... It's a little bit louder? Hold up. How is that? Is that better? Do-do. Hoot hoot, hoot 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 hoot. Hoot hoot hoot. Hootity hoot hoot hoot. Hoot, hoot hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. Okay, it's good. How was the movie? It was really good. I didn't plan on, like... Okay, I did plan on watching it because, brother Lunette was like... He texted me and he's like, Rina. Guess what's on? Guess what's on streaming now? I went, what? He went, Nosferatu. I went, I had to watch. So it was really good. It was really good. I actually wrote, because I tried to keep some notes for Zatsu tonight for the Rina Rambles, because I know I tend to go a little off topic. So I actually did write down my thoughts for Nosferatu. Great cast. Willem Dafoe, once again, perfection. The whole cast all around, great. The makeup was awesome. Yeah, the makeup was great. I don't think Bill actually looks like that. Fun fact, which I was like, man, there's a lot of rats here. How many rats are in this film? So I looked it up. There's 5,000 rats in this movie. Like, that's awesome. Like, 5,000 rats? Yes, let's go. Oh, a rat. And I wrote down, in conclusion, this is a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie. I hope they all got in the credits. I hope so too. Naming each individual rat, they deserve the credit. They stole the show, actually. 5,000 rats. You know what? If we ever do something with, you know, SVP, I will surpass that. I will have 6,000 rats, because that's a meal for me. That's a meal. They better all have gotten their cheese. The cheese tax. The cheese tax, yeah. That's a hefty meal. I mean, like, 3 rats a day. That, you know, that's gonna last me a long time. One of them is named Jerry. Jerry Jerry deserves an Oscar. Jerry deserves an Oscar. Oh, by the way, do you like my mug? Do you like my mug? Do you know what it's filled with? My nice little starry mug. It's not coffee this time, not hot chocolate. It's filled with margarita. I got a margarita here. 200-day supplies. Let's go. That many rats. A yummy drink. A yummy drink indeed. Yes, I need to put the artist credit here. Who is it? Otete-yasan? Otete-yasan did extra little assets for me. I also got a controller one, which I will show another time, maybe when I'm gaming. Being a pro gamer. Gamer moment. You were distracted by the pretty owl? Not by the 6,000 or the 5,000 rats. But yeah, Nosferatu was really good. It ended right at 9. Because I was like, okay, this is either going to end a little bit early, a little, like, right on time, or a little late. So that's what I was like, just in case. Sleeping declaration. I'm watching Nosferatu. It's the extended cut. I was going to say it's full of vodka. No, we got tequila. It is a sugar-free, well, I guess it's not really, but it says sugar-free. It's a sugar-free margarita, but I did add peach juice in it, so I guess it has like natural sugar in it now. Tequila, I already know her. Tequila. I don't really know them. I've never seen the original, or I haven't seen like what they did in the theater, so I really don't know. This is my first time watching it, my first time experiencing it. I will say, give me 1 second. I did have a few complaints that I thought like maybe that was like the plum soju sounds good. I do have soju as well, but I'm not here. Who is watching Nosferatu? It was me! I was watching Nosferatu. Rina. My complaint was the color grading. I kind of wish, like, especially with how blue the film was, that it had more of, like, a contrast to it with, like, the blood. I'm trying to remember, is that Italian horror that's, like, really saturated? Yeah, Italian horror, because it was like it was such a blue. It's kind of like, okay, me for example, I have my red cape. Behind me is like a pretty bluish, you know, there's a little bit of purple back there, a lot of light hues, but there's a contrast of like blue, purple in the background. With my red cape, that's what I wanted with the movie. I wanted to have that contrast, that strong red contrast with it. It was just, it got too dark at some time. At some times that I was like, I can't even tell, like, I get that they're trying to hold the mystery of, you know, like, Olak or Nosferatu, but it's a bit too dark. A little bit too dark. We need to start, you know, we need to get back to properly color grading and lightening up the films. Give it whimsy. It doesn't need to be realistic lighting. I did think the blue hues were perfect, but I wanted it more saturated, a little bit lighter. When you said that, I have a thing about this. I love it when like creepy little hands, like the shadow, like just kind of looms across the screen. I was all hyped about that. The little Nosferatu hand, like creeping around, like being so creepy around the screen. I was like, that's what I want, because it was like the dark shadows contrasting against like the moonlight, and so for the little grabby hands, it's like I don't know how to describe it. I can't really. When I get a 3D model, I'm gonna showcase what I mean. With the two things I love in movies that just really don't make sense is like the creepy little grabby handy motions, like the slow kind of elegant, you know, creepy grabby hand shadow that you see in horror movies. And the second is when like a hand, like the fingers, you know, like slowly, what was it, against a door frame or a wall, and then someone peeks over. I love it, but I hate it. I love it. It's like, it takes me out of the movie for a second, but I love it. Classic Nosferatu had the hand shadow too. It's iconic. Exactly. That's why I was very hyped, and I loved how they did it. It was very iconic. It was iconic for iconic, you know, movie. Both past and now. I think they did a great job on that, but if they did like that for the rest of the film, I would have been like, yeah. Have I seen the OG movie? Yes, I have, but it's been like years. I remember watching that one with brother Lunette. But I really enjoyed it. What tea am I drinking? It's a lovely tea called margarita. Tequila. Tequila. I love tequila. But, yeah. We're just yapping today. We're just yapping about yapping. Shadow the Vampire, which was a fictional Nosferatu with the premise of Orlok was played by a real vampire and only the director knew. I've heard of that film! I've heard of it! I wanted to... Oh my gosh, it's on my watch list. I saw Shadow and Vampire and immediately my mind went to What We Do in the Shadows. I would love to have a watch party of the movie. The show is just as good, but the movie... I love it. I went to like a really kind of classic theater to watch it. It wasn't showing anywhere when it was out in theaters, except for like a very old school kind of classic theater. So I went to like this, it was like a very old school, I don't know how to describe it, theatrical, like one that you go see extraordinary plays and so forth. This is where What We Do in the Shadows was playing, and it had like those old-fashioned like ticket booths places and so forth, and it was a very elegant way to watch that movie. The movie about the Demeter ship was fun. Love that they made Dracula a spooky little goblin guy. We love a little goblin guy. Little goblin. Don't mind me as I'm taking notes for movie night next week. Yes. If you love horror, highly recommend Nosferatu. Like, there's one... It's not a spoiler because the name of the movie is Nosferatu. And the first time they say it, like, William Dafoe's like, and the name is Nosferatu. And I went, oh, he said the name. He said the name in the movie. He said it. Oh my gosh. He said the title of the movie. But, like, honestly, it was a very... It had that romantic horror-esque... Oh, gee, I clapped at that part too! Very romantic, Victorian-esque horror. I love it. I don't understand why people thought it was funny. Like, it was a bit camp, but did I think, like, I was gonna laugh at certain parts? No. I was like, I respect the art. I think the actors and actresses are doing amazing here. I think that Bill is being an absolute creepy little goblin man. I think everyone is acting as terrified as they should be, and the jump cuts were perfect, and Willem Dafoe is being Willem Dafoe. Kissing putrid creatures, my beloved. Have you seen Dracula tapes? I went to see, read, watch, whatever they were. I heard it was from Dracula's perspective. Ooh, I have not. Ooh. Now that's going on the list. Actually, I want to look it up really quickly. Ooh, it's a book series? Ooh. I'm always down to... Wait, I think we used to have some of these books. I think we used to have some of these. I don't think we have them now, but I'm looking at the cover art, and I'm like, wait a minute. This looks familiar. Willem Dafoe is also in Shadow of the Vampire. He's truly just... Willem Dafoe is being Willem Dafoe. Hello, hello! Hello, hello. Yes, but yeah, very good film. Very good film. Willem Dafoe is a legend. Willem Dafoe is just Willem Dafoe in whatever movie he's in. And I love him for that. He's truly Dafoe. He's the winner. He's the hero. He's Da Vinci. The king. William the King. I've never seen the Netflix Death Note, but him being Ryuk was perfect casting. So true. The lighthouse, iconic, yeah. I actually really liked it because both of them, both the actors. Robert Pattinson is also just he just goes there. He's very much like Willem Dafoe in that sense. He's like a younger Willem Dafoe in my eyes. Which, if we're going back to vampires, this always leads back to Twilight. Once again, it goes in the counter. I don't know what the counter is, but we're back at Twilight. Loved him as Batman. I think he was a really good Batman, a good interpretation. I don't think, like, yeah. What is my opinion on Twilight, actually? Camp. The thing is, I did not watch it and I did not read the books while it was happening. You said a whole box of Thin Mints? Hideo Kojima? And you did not share? I'm insulted. You come into my chat, Hideo Kojima. You come into my dreamcloud and you ate a whole box of Thin Mints and you didn't offer? My opinion on Twilight. It's camp. I was pretty much like the epitome of it's not like the real vampire lore because I was a bit of a vampire. Like, I loved, you know, the Anne Rice kind of vampire lore and all of that. So I was very much into that, and I was a fan of, you know, like a bunch of webcomics that had vampires in it. So when that came out, I'm like, this is dumb. It's not. It was wasn't it originally a Harry Potter? It's supposed to be Harry Potter. I don't remember. But it was some sort of fan fiction that they couldn't do, so they changed it around. But I recently watched it for the first time, like a couple years back with Nova and Isla. And it was camp. It was absolutely camp. We did not watch the last one because we watched like a movie a night. Lestat or Louis. I'm trying to remember. I still need to watch the latest one. I don't think Lestat though. Louis. Is that Hideo Kojima that collects people's bodies? Only watched the first one because my girlfriend loved it. It was a good time. The thing is, like, that's how you have to go into the movie. You have to go into the movie with, like, thinking it's camp, it's fun. Don't go into it with a serious mindset. Although I know that people did back then. They went in with a serious mindset. But I mean, like, didn't the movies come out around the same time as, like, Hunger Games? Because I was a Hunger Games girly. I wore the side braid and everything. I would do the... and I would hold my fingers up. Did those come out at the same time? God, the Hunger Games are so good. And we're already getting another, I believe it's either another book or another movie, which I'm very excited about. I really loved the prequel The songbird one. Instinctively raised 3 fingers. I did the same thing. Like, you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it, but I did it. Heads on group of post-apocalyptic teen movies. There's like a good... I would love to do a tier list of all the movies back then. Like all the post-apocalyptic or those types of movies. Twilight and all those. I want to do like a tier list or like a deep dive into all of the movies. See which one will reign champion. But in my heart, I already know what's gonna reign champion. Because, yeah, it's gonna be Hunger Games. Spoiler, it's Hunger Games. Divergent, I liked the first one. Didn't really care for the second one. Maze Runner, I didn't really like. I was kind of bored. And so I ended up just watching Trin Lavelle's, when she released them. She did a commentary on all the movies. And I just watched her watch the movies for me. Tier list streams are always fun. I do have like a few tier list streams being cooked up, so don't worry. Yeah, the 2 parts, like, honestly. And the thing is, the first part was always like the more mellow one, which I didn't mind. I didn't mind going into like the mellow, you know, first part of where you're building stuff up. But then the second one is just like, we're gonna throw you right in the battlefield. Oh my god, oh my god. But yeah. I'm kind of glad that they never did that with Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars came in like multiple parts, but we never got like, luckily, they never split the final part of the trilogies, whichever one they were, into 2 parts, because that would have driven me insane. Yeah, there's slow burns about the characters. Second part was always just a feature-length action scene. Star Wars is kind of its own beast, yeah. I don't know about new Star Wars. I kind of fell off. I feel bad. Because if I was more like, I was a Hunger Games, but if I was more than anything, and Senbei and I have talked about this before, I was a Star Wars kid. I love Star Wars. May the 4th be with you. May the Revenge of the 5th. I celebrate those. I don't know if I can still do it right now, but I can do a pretty good R2-D2. Like this screen. Hold up, I gotta move back if I'm gonna try this. Let me actually sip water before, because I might not be able to do this perfectly. I might need to warm up my voice a little bit. Okay. I did not go to the Star Wars hotel, and thank God I did not. Bravo, 10 out of 10. Would bring the trench to the trench run. Hook me up to the hook me up to the craft. I got it. Hook me up to the ship. I will be like the little R2-D2. I'll be the R-Hoot D-Hoot. I'll turn around going nerd. Nerd alert. Nerd alert. I've never been to the Star Wars hotel. I did watch that, what was it? That long ass documentary the girl did, which it was so worth watching. It was so worth watching. Our hoot D-Toot D-Hoot. I'm glad you guys like my impression. With just your head sticking out too? Yeah, it would just be my... Like, listen, I'm an owl. I can just, you know, like... The same motion as, like... When the bots... I can just, you know, like... Turn my head around. I'm an owl after all. Yeah, the video on it was great. I went, oh my god, I'm so glad I did not spend money on this, but also I don't even think I could because it was during a certain time where I cannot leave the house anymore. Due to my health, so I can't do that. I'm only owl after all. She's an astro. Neck and owlbird's clothing. No, I can't believe I'm a mecha. But yeah, if you want like a real... I was a big Star Wars nerd. Sadly, I have not caught up on anything. I saw... Who was it? Did Cell say it? Did Cell say it? I believe Cell was the one. Because Rogue One is actually my favorite film. Like, I go to that, and believe me, during May the 4th, or probably Revenge of the Sith, we're gonna do a watch party, and I'm gonna be crying the entire time. Because that movie will make me sob uncontrollably. It is so good. I don't think I actually still have them anymore. I have a lot of like Rogue One merch. I used to, like, one of my friends sent me a building kit of, what was the name of the robot? Because K2SO. I had a building kit of him, but I don't think I have it anymore. That is my boy! He has my heart, I'm sorry. K2, my beloved. He's sassy. It went, oh my god, I can't say anything. If you know the plot of what Rogue One is. You are now a Sleepeep. Wait, no. Welcome to the dream side. May I offer you a cookie? We have cookies. Holds up tray of cookies. Welcome to the dream side. We have cookies. That old school meme. It's like, is it? Yeah, it's Darth Vader holding up a chocolate chip cookie. Is that butterscotch or snickerdoodle? Snickerdoodle. But we do have we have more assortment, so don't worry, We've run out, we got more. Even though Hideo Kojima ate them all, we do have Thin Mints. Here we are yapping about nonsense. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I feel like I haven't just yapped about like I yap in every stream, but I feel like I haven't just like yapped. I had like a yap sesh with you guys about just anything and everything, anything, everything, everywhere, all at once. You're enjoying it? Oh, yippee! Yippee! So be prepared that we're gonna be doing something May the 4th and May the 5th. You're gonna see the Rina nerd pushes up glasses. Actually, it's coming out, yeah. I mean, I guess I feel like, oh my god. My lightsaber is gonna be red, but I don't think I'm a Sith. I don't feel like I'm a Sith, but I'm not a Jedi either. But I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like it's only, why not yellow to match your eyes? You know, like, Samuel L. Jackson put up a fight to get a purple one. Can I fight for that? I'll steal Toka and Perry's purple color for purple, you know, lightsaber. But also yellow would be nice. Yellow would be nice. But then again, if I had like a dual side red lightsaber, the Ulta guy will go so hard. the Ulta guy will go so hard, for real. And you know what? He got his way because he's Samuel motherfucking Jackson. Ooh, an orange one. That's so sweet. You know what? If you know, I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing. Like if I ever spoke to Samuel L. Jackson and I'm like, hey, what color sleep peep would you like? And he said purple. I would give him a purple sleep peep. He would be a purple sleep peep. Damn, one of those dual blade with that can separate into two like regular sabers. Yeah. Oh, we're nerding out. I feel like I need to have my spectacles, but I don't know if I have them here. The round ones. Just for this conversation, I feel like they're needed. Actually, pulls glasses up. Now I feel like I can talk about Star Wars and it's accurate. She put the glasses on and it's serious now. Alright, Carly from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DS. I don't know who that is. I probably should. I've been meaning to talk to Nova about educating me on Yu-Gi-Oh! But both of us love Digimon, so I was gonna see if she wants to do something Digimon. Because we're Digimon girlies. Oh, that reminds me. I do want to talk about like my little trip out. Because, yeah, I've already mentioned like, just these glasses are making me laugh, sorry. Bestie is always looking for new converts. True. Like, yeah, I definitely want to ask her about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I also want to be like, hey, you want to talk about Digimon? Hey, you want to talk about Jenna Marbles? But yeah, I went on a little vacation. It was much needed, very necessary. And yeah, it's very good. And I don't know why that reminded me because there was a not Yu-Gi-Oh, but a Digimon thing I got. It was really good. It was really good. The thing is, like, okay, before what happened with Lune, let me take off. Okay, I probably should not have those glasses on when I talk about serious stuff. Before what happened with Lune, sadly, which I feel I can talk about it a little bit now. As long as, like, again, please respect the note not to, discuss too much into it or ask many invasive questions. I will discuss like what happened with Lune, and then we'll get into the more lighthearted stuff. So basically what happened was, like, he was doing great. He had like one little sick day, and he was back to being his perky little self. He was, using his litter box fine. We had a good 3 days, nothing wrong. And basically then the next day, I started noticing he just wasn't normal. Things weren't going right, and I was like, okay, we're just, we're gonna have to, if it keeps, getting worse, because we need to take him to urgent care. But fun fact, all the urgent care and ER vet services here were packed. So that's like really kind of my only saving, like, the thing that I have to say to not make myself feel too guilty about it, because, you're gonna place a lot of blame on yourself. That even if I went early, the results would have been the same kind of deal. But basically what happened was he had a blockage in his urinary tract, and those things hit so quickly in cats that it was just, yeah, it wasn't good. I did not expect going in, like, I prepared myself that something may happen. Yeah, it's, the one that we have here is very swamped. We only have like 2. But luckily, I did book an appointment with one urgent care for about, right when they opened up, about 10, and I called them, I gave them all the information, I gave them his file, his folders, all his health things, you know, making sure, you know, we can go and get in right away. It didn't take the nurse, it took the nurse maybe 5 minutes to tell me it was bad. Like, very bad. And I'm gonna actually put a, hold up, because I know this might, you know, I don't want to upset anyone, so, I mean, it's already upsetting for me. I don't want to upset anyone else. There we go. So just in case, I will have this up until I'm done talking, because I don't want anyone to come in here and if they are also experiencing the same thing or feel, you know, like it might trigger them, I don't want to cause that, because I know it's a very tough situation. But yeah, she basically told me right away, he's blocked to the point that his, like, she's like, he only has a couple hours. And I was like, what can I do? And she gave me an estimate, and the thing is, it was it's a really hard choice to make. It's one that you never want to make, and it had nothing to do with the cost. It was more so the effect of what I was, you know, being told. It was gonna be about 35,000, if not more, for him to be, they would do some stuff for him at the urgent care, to get him prepped for, being transferred to the ER, which we already knew was very packed. The thing is, they would have to sew in a catheter to him, and he already had, like, he would have, like, little lines on him, and he was already so weak. And then he would be in the hospital for 7 days. And in the condition, she also brought back that it was a very high chance that it could happen again. It's common in male cats, and especially his breed. So I did not expect to have to deal with that today. So yeah. I am tearing, like, I won't cry, I won't lie, I'm tearing up a little bit talking about it, but, you know, that is part of grief. That is part of grief, you know. I still deal with it a lot every day here, because that's part of grief, you know, it's a whole circle. I went through the 7 stages. I'm still going through the 7 stages. So that's kind of like why I was just like, you know, I can't really gauge how it will be with some games, or I didn't want to force myself to stream when I was dealing with a lot of loss. And it's already been like the thing is, like, it's been a very difficult month. It wasn't even a month, like, it's been a very difficult time, IRL stuff mainly, just health things, IRL. So having that happen on top was just, it was just very not good. So that is why, you know, everyone was so supportive. Senbei, the girls reached out to me, so many friends, all of you guys reached out to me, and, you know, that helped to know, because the thing is, like, I knew that people, like, you guys, he's part of the, like, he's the community pet in my eyes, like, people know Lune, and of course I didn't want to hide it from you guys or anyone else, because I also didn't want to go through, like, conversation of what all happened. So, that is why I posted the notice and, you know, decided to move on from things. Yeah, it is very rough. I I have not really done anything in my office yet. His stuff is still here. I can't get myself to move it yet. Some of his stuff is still in my room. The Lunette parents did take care of the stuff in the living room for me. But they're, you know, they're letting me know, just, you know, take my time with everything. They're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna force me to take some stuff. Because I even have some stuff from my cat before who died of old age. Because Lune also loved his scratching post. So, you know, he's a sweet little troublemaker, and he was loved by all. And now he's with his brothers. We have a little pet burial area. And yeah, we played some music when he was going away. He was falling asleep. The eternal dream, you know. I talked about before his name, why he's named Lune. I still have the collar of one of my older cats. I do too. Lune actually could never wear collars. It was a big sensory thing, so he was collar free. I adopted Lune a couple years back on Halloween, which was a full moon that day. His original, like, my friends have his brother, so of course they were the first, like, after family, they were the first people I reached out to him, because they do have his brother in their family. So, and I also wanted to give them a heads up in case of, you know, health issues, if it's, you know, something that could happen to him as well. So I adopted him when I was there seeing them, because honestly it was very hard for me to continue after my first, not my first, but, you know, my last pet passing from old age. So we brought him home. The thing is, like, I got him from a cat cafe, but the cafe basically declared that he was unadoptable because he was kind of just, you know, he was scared of people. He was very shut off. But when I was there, he very much opened up to me. He wanted to play. And this is a good, I'm crying tears of, like, you know, it's a happy memory. So if I'm crying right now, it's reminiscing of a good time, okay? Yeah, he had a lot of, you know, he was a very anxious cat. Very anxious cat. So they pretty much gave up hope. And he was also a big kitten. He was 5 months old when I got him. So they just gave up on him ever being adopted. And I was like, no, I feel like I have to like, this cat needs to be part of my life. And I'm so happy he was, and he is. We helped each other, and so I adopted him on Halloween. He was never gonna have his original name, which I could say his original name because the brothers, they were a trio of black kittens, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I had Lock. His name was Lock. But I was like, you just don't look like a Lock, so I'm gonna find the best name for you. So we're driving home, and it's, you know, it's after Halloween now, but the full moon is still pretty full. And I have an epiphany because one of my favorite movies is The Cat Returns. The name of the prince is Lune. He's a black cat. So, and also, like, Lune did a lot of the same kind of characteristics. You know, he'd walk around with little stuff in his mouth, and he was that kind of little troublemaker. But yeah, I named him after Prince Lune from The Cat Returns. And basically, my cat previously, yeah, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and you adopted him on a full moon. Yeah, it was a, yeah. But he just didn't look like a Locke to me. I didn't want to keep him like... I felt like Locke was more sheltered. I wanted him to be more out there. Which, you know, if he was going to be a shy cat, that was fine. That was what I was used to. A kind of very shut-off cat before. But no, he had a personality. He had a huge personality. So, yeah. You know, he saved me. I saved him. I like to think that he saved me more. Because, you know, at the beginning of a certain world event, I had him to be my company, and he's been with me pretty much all through this. My little... I don't even know if I can say the word. I'll just say it. What's a funny way I can say it? Embedded? Without saying the P? I was trying to think of like a pun, but I can't think of one. Endemic. That's the best way I can think of. Endemic. But yeah, he was a very, very good boy. And something about my catastrophe aid. That's a good one. The big stay inside. Yeah. Spicy cough. But yeah, and the funny thing is, like, we both had allergy issues, because, like, his medication at night was, you know, allergy medications. I take my allergy medication 2 times a day. He had a missing vertebrae. They compared him to a horse, and I'm like, that sounds about right. This was during his first, like, ooh, it was scary, like, the first time. He ended up having a gastrointestinal issue. Which we took care of, and I honestly thought that was gonna be what was happening this time, and I was like, you know, we've been through it, but the state that, like, then I started noticing it's very different from what it was, so, yeah, but, you know, we were there with him. I played there's 2 songs that Lune knows and he loves. One of them is, he likes the, you know, the song from The Cat Returns, the ending. We play that. He likes a couple songs. On the drive home, I played the Oh My Love, My Darling, because I used to sing like Oh My Lune, like every night when I would make his treats. And then we just kind of sat with him for a while. We had him in his little carrier, wrapped in his blanket. So I have a thing about making parody songs for my animals, okay? I like making parody songs for my animals to sing to them. A dinner and a serenade? Lucky cat. Yeah. But, yeah, that was basically the situation with Lune. It's still very fresh. Like, the grief, you never really get over grief, because I still grieve, you know, the pets before. They were family. But you just have to take it day by day. Getting away, getting away definitely helped, I would say. The thing is, though, that we've already planned the vacation before this all happened, because all of us were just mentally in a place that we need to go somewhere. And then this happened, and it was very much, I can't be in this house another second because I'm gonna crack, because being in every ounce of this house just reminds me of him. So, fun thing about that is that our Airbnb host canceled our appointment. But luckily we did find another house. We found another house. So getting away, yeah, they just canceled. I was like, what the heck? It was one that we were really looking forward to, but we ended up finding a new place. We got it pretty quickly. I don't know what happened. They didn't really give an explanation. It just kind of like they canceled. Yeah, Airbnbs are hit and misses. And basically, like, if we do go out of town, like, the thing for us going to an Airbnb is basically because we're homebound. Going to an Airbnb is to get away from the four walls and basically all the walls that we know. And all the walls I've been around were just causing me a lot of grief, even more grief. Oh, I don't know. It was on Mother Lunette's, but I'm sure she probably could. But the thing is, we found a house that was very good. I actually took a few pictures. I can share a few pictures I took during the trip, so I can talk about it. Cause yeah, it was a very much needed trip away. So I did take a couple pictures. I wanted to post a few more, but I'll go right over here. But luckily we found a house just in time. I was like low-key panicking in the Discord, and they're like, all of them were like giving me advice. And like Gami was giving me advice as well about like, cause I was like, we have to find one that allows Tater, and she was like giving us advice about, you know, bringing animals or, you know, hotel or some things like that, but we can't really stay in a hotel. But I appreciate all advice. Yeah, very stir crazy. So, boop, 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 boop. Okay, let me get out. Where did I put this one? Is it here? Okay, you're about to get a Tater. I don't know if have you guys ever seen Tater Tot? Cause I have the first picture. You guys are about to get a Tater Tot jump scare. You've eaten Tater Tots. Tater Tot is our dog. He is my father's dog, Father Lunette's dog. The hierarchy goes Father Lunette, Mother Lunette, me. But who has the to him, who is the most alpha? Me. I'm the only one who can get him to eat his food and, you know, get him to do certain things. Because he'll just run over to, like, Father Lunette and be like, help me, hug me, please. Real sick for energy. So, yeah, you have to put your foot down. So, let me see. Yeah, okay, here's the first picture is you guys get to witness Tater Tot. This was on our way there. He looks like a Tater Tot, doesn't he? And if you want to know the Tater Tot parody song, you'd be like, what the fuck you looking at? Getting the bombastic side eye. The parody song I would sing for Tater Tot, not as loving as what I would sing to Lune, was Tater Tot do 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 do, Tater Tot do 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 do, Tater Tot do 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 do, Tater Tot. Originally I had an idea, which I still might do. I wanted to do parody songs, like a parody song karaoke stream where I replace all of the main parts of songs with my pets' names, which I still might do in the future. But yeah, that was us on the way there. We had a very late check-in. I actually wrote notes on this so I wouldn't forget. So the check-in was really late. It feels so judgmental. I love his snoot just like out of the crate, just like kinda He has such judgmental eyes, but he's also one of those dogs that if you look at, you can't help but laugh. Because he's so goofy. He doesn't do anything and he's just goofy. Mad Libs karaoke, basically. He's such a goofy creature. But the first day we arrived, check-in was late, so right then when we got there, it was just about settling in. Fun fact, Father Lunette forgot a bag that held most of Tater's stuff, along with a couple important, like my drinks and so forth, and a couple medications. And so we're like, okay, we'll do that another day. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll get stuff tomorrow. So basically we ordered ramen. Because we're just like, okay, you know, let's do stuff tomorrow. We went into the Airbnb. We cleaned it up as best as we could because you never know. So we always bring like extra, you know, sanitizers and cleaning supplies with us, and clean the place, check for bed bugs, all of that. I'm a very paranoid person. I have one of those things, like those little digital things that can detect if there's any hidden cameras. So I was like doing that around the house, which we were clear. But we did a whole cleaning of the place. We got there and we ordered ramen. And that's mine. I had shoyu tonkotsu. It's very smart. If you're staying anywhere, honestly, even if it's a hotel, please clean it. Please like check the bed sheets. Handy tip, lavender is kind of a bed bug repellent. So if you love the scent of lavender, use that. You'd eat that without eggs? I mean, that's to each of their own. I love having a poached egg in mine, personally. But yeah, we did a little cleanup, and, you know, we made a plan to go out tomorrow, the day after. Ordered ramen. And the thing is, like, Mother Lunette wasn't really asking, you know, or really paying attention to the menu. Because Father Lunette and I already had our orders in. He got a birria ramen, and I got the shoyu tonkotsu. And she was just like, "Oh, this looks good, so I'm gonna order it." And I don't think she read it fully because it was spicy, and Mother Lunette does not handle spice. And I kept trying to be like, I didn't even eat mine for a while. I was like, "Do you want mine? Would you like mine? Because I can see your face is red, you're coughing, you're sniffly. Do you want mine?" And she was like, no, it's delicious, no worries. Hello. She's like, no, it's delicious, no worries. But the thing is, then she tried to gaslight me to say that my ramen was hers. And I went, no, I ordered the shoyu tonkotsu. This is what's in the shoyu tonkotsu. Here's what you ordered. It had chili paste in it. It had peppers. It had all of these. And she was just like, But I think she was just probably tired and just hungry, so she just picked the fruit. It was Tantanman! That's what she got! And I was like, I'm absolutely fine if you want to swap dishes. And she was like, no, I can handle it. Then having the next thing be her trying to gaslight me by saying that my order was hers. I'm like, no, let me pull up this up for you and tell you what I ordered and show you what I ordered. Then I'm gonna show you yours, and there's a picture by it, and let me read what was in yours that you ate and chose. But yeah, first night we really mainly just chilled. Another thing is, like, whenever I go to Airbnbs, like, after we clean it, yeah, the receipts, I had to pull them out. I have to count how many of the cliches you're gonna find in an Airbnb. You know what I mean? Like the live, laugh, love type things. I know I wrote something in here. There were 5 in the living room, 2 in the kitchen, 1 in the king bedroom, 3 in one of the guest bedroom, 2 in my bedroom, and then each area had a theme. There was one of those! The Be Blessed! There was a Be Blessed, of course! Live, laugh, love, be blessed. That's a lot. Has there been Airbnbs? Yes, there's been Airbnbs with more than these. Honestly, like when you next time you go to an Airbnb, count how many of these things that they have. They did have a laundry sign over the laundry machine. They did. And each room, I don't remember what the living room theme was, but each room basically had a theme. I didn't write down what the living room theme was because I couldn't figure it out. But the king size bedroom was a Paris theme. So it had like little, like a lot of love symbols in there, a lot of pity, and just some bread posters and so forth. Just in case you thought it was the fridge, I guess. Yeah, you never know. You never know. The other room was Egypt themed. It was Egyptian themed. The room I chose because the Lunette parents chose the Paris room, of course. I chose, because each of these rooms, this is another cliche, like, it's so overrated. I chose the nautical room. It was a nautical themed room. It was kind of cute. It had a smart TV in there, so that was the main reason I chose it. The other one did not have a smart TV. And we kept seeing, like, we were like, wait, do we have this carpet? Because we go to certain rooms and I'm like, I'm positive we have this exact same carpet. And my mom was going through and counting, like, how many Kirkland goods she could find. Denial if they thought an Egypt thing would be funny. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like floral Egyptian thing. Like, there was a cross between both. I'm like, what? It was like a floral Egyptian theme. It did have a large backyard that was fenced in, so Tater had a lot of fun back there. Were there mummies? Sadly not. If there were mummies, I would have stayed in the room. If there was mummies on the wall, I would have been like, okay, I don't need the smart TV. You actually know I can have 2 rooms. I can sleep in the room with the mummies. But basically, the nighttime, because we were planning on getting up earlier to get, you know, all the stuff that Father Lunette forgot to grab. I am a fan of kaijus. Basically, I watched the first episode. If there's any White Lotus fans, I watched the first episode of the new season, which I'm looking forward to. I think it's gonna be fun. But what's up with the opening song? It's not as memorable. It's not as memorable. Season 2 is my personal favorite. But this one has Lalisa in it, and I really like the themes that they're already showcasing. So I'm excited to watch the rest of that. I also put on like Modern Family, and I just got to work. Which, honestly, when I'm on vacation, working is relaxing to me. Yeah, Lalisa is in the new White Lotus. I'm scared for her. I am terrified for her. But yeah, cause this happened. Funny story, pre-debut, when we were in the cellar, I went to another Airbnb. We did another like little trip away. And I got so much work done. My laptop also died during that, but I got so much work done that I was like sending to Senbei and, you know, getting all these sheets done and so forth. Oh my gosh. Cleaning my house is therapeutic, except the dishes can't stand. I don't mind doing dishes. And I love cleaning. Honestly, I've been cleaning pretty much. I mean, I clean a lot, but I've been cleaning excessively more. But, yeah, that was day 1. Yeah, I did fall asleep really early. I will say that I slept I fell asleep really early. Day 2, we of course had to go out early. And I wrote down a little note here because I feel like it's important to say this. Mother Lunette is even worse at directions than I am. The amount of times we got lost, and I'd just be like, hold up, give me like 2 seconds, and I'd get us back on track. I'd be the one to get us back on track. Like, she just kept telling him to go straight, and then she was like, oh, take a left here, and we went to like, it was like a dead end, but there was like a high school at the very end of it. I was like, I don't think this is where we stop. I don't know, I'm just saying. And then we went back and she went, okay, just keep going straight then to this direction. And the apple just truly doesn't fall far from the tree. It's honestly so accurate. Eventually, like, Father Luna is like, I don't know any of this area. And I went, hold up. Okay, you need to take a right here and do this. Get out of here, take another right, head back. And yeah, I was just, you know, I was the one giving the instructions on where to go. And which is rare. I feel like I'm not good at giving directions, but I actually was the one, you know, the one to do it. After we got all of their stuff, that is when I got my silly little drink that I posted, I believe. Yeah, here it is! I posted this on Twitter for those of you who did not see it. I went to like this, after we got everything, there was this, market slash cafe slash restaurant, where they had like all these cute little drinks. It's the Sakura drink. Yes, it's the Sakura, Corado. If that's it. Is it Corado? Corado? Yeah, Corado. Sakura Corado. And I was like, you know what? I want to take a picture with my Sandy because, you know what? I feel like this drink is giving a little bit of Rina Lunette. It's giving Rina Lunette a bit. How'd it taste? I love floral coffees, so it had the right amount of like floralness to it, a hint of vanilla. Wish I had that jacket IRL. It's sick. For real, I would love for my jacket to be merch someday, or, you know, if we can base a happy off of it, I would love that. Irina IRL size? I'm not that small. I'm not that small. I just thought it was a very Rina-esque drink. Future merch. If it comes in black, ooh. Maybe, but I mean, my color is red. So I don't know if we would do different colors, but hey, if you ever want to do fan happies and you choose to do it in black, you go for it. She's so petite and tiny. No, don't put that hole in your pocket. Look, Stacy's saying goes, don't do that. No. Focus on the drink. The drink is cute. Yes, the owl is cute. I agree with that. The owl was very cute. But the drink was very tasty and good. That was also the first coffee I had the day, and it was like, what, 2, 3? And like, I posted it in our group Discord too, and I was like, this is the first coffee of the day, I'm going through it. And they were like, whoa, 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 whoa. Does the Rina stand come with a drink? No, but I would love to see the Rina stands with other different drinks, with your silly little drinks. How do I usually take my coffee? Very simple. I mainly just do regular cold brew and then mix it with like, usually I go for like a more brown sugar or not brown sugar, sorry. Cinnamon oat milk, or sometimes a vanilla oat milk. And I do have some syrups I can add, like simple syrups, like a lavender one or hazelnut, and that's basically it. I've been drinking my coffees hot lately. I was drinking them cold for a while, but I'm back to drinking them pretty hot. In the afternoon, yeah, I was just like, man, I need to get a coffee soon. We've been running around. And the place also had poke bowls and mochi donuts, but the thing is, like, they did not. They were sold out. So, like, I put all my eggs in the basket to get, like, you know, I was like, oh, I can get a poke bowl. And, you know, then I have lunch and dinner right there. But sadly, no. I still got a nice little drink, and I got a couple treats. I got the Lunette parents some steak chips, because I'm not a fan of steak. They like it, so I was like, ooh, maybe this could be a little treat for them. But I did treat them to lunch that day as well. Do you usually get pastries with your coffee? Sometimes it depends. I really have to force myself to eat breakfast. I mainly just have whatever is in my freezer, which is, well, I mean, sometimes like in air frying, you know, a nice little taiyaki. I have like these coffee, Korean pancake things. I also have like breakfast bread and so forth, like the swirly breakfast bread. And yeah, I just go with what feels right. Sometimes, like for a while, I was having Uncrustables for breakfast. Pan chocolate, coffee, my beloved. Ooh, they have those at Aldi. Breakfast is a coffee and maybe a fried egg. I don't understand people who make it a whole meal. I mean, I can see how people could make it a whole meal. Some people like a big breakfast. Some people like a more sweet breakfast more than a savory. Some people like it both ways. But yeah, couldn't get a poke bowl there, sadly. But I did treat my parents to a meal. It was mainly to lunch, but I didn't realize that. Okay, what I ordered, I think, is it the next picture? Here it is. I ordered, okay. This was like $8. It's fucking huge. It was a mochi donut. Not mochi donut, it was a sushi donut. Sushi donut. That was filled with, I didn't take a bottom part of the picture, but it was filled with spicy tuna, and I thought it was gonna be tiny, but this ended up being like lunch and dinner. Like I had to split it up. It was so huge, and I was like trying to get. It's not small, believe me. Believe me. It was not small. It's just the perspective of the plate. It's the size of a donut, but it's hefty. The thing is, it's hefty. It's full. It's packed with the rice. It has nori at the bottom. You got the fish in it. You got the fish in the middle. Yeah, I did put a standing to scale because we were also sending this one to my brothers. It is dense. So I also had like the Lunette parents try eat this as well. which they really liked it. So honestly, we did not expect it to be this big, but oh my gosh, it was so good. Ooh. It was so cheap too. Like this was $8 and it was like 2 meals. 2 meals. What the heck? But yeah, what did I do that night? I think I just watched Modern Family and I watched 2 movies. I was trying to like see if like I really wanted to watch Mulholland Drive, but I couldn't find it. So I ended up watching, I don't know why, I was like, let's watch The Joker. Not the second one, the first one, because I actually like the first one. I'm like, man, we live in a society. And then I watched Omni Loop, which was on Hulu. Very interesting film. Made me a bit teary-eyed. Joker memento. And I worked while doing that. But because like, yeah, we got up super early that day too, and I pretty much conked out. I got a lot of hunk shoes. Definitely. Hulu. Do you do watch-alongs frequently? If so, I need to remember my passwords. We do. I'm actually planning on maybe doing one in a few days. It's gonna be a members stream. Oh! The Junkler. Thank you for the super chimp. Honkus. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna be doing To All the Boys, the second one. I'm waiting to see because Toka said she was interested in watching it. Because she also was a fan of To All the Boys. I'm like, wait, do you want to watch the second one with me? So she may or may not be there. Because I'm probably going to do that Sunday. But yeah, we're bringing back To All the Boys. And believe me, I got things to say about it. I love it. I love that movie, but I got things to say about it. So I can't wait to watch it. I'm hoping if Toka comes up, I feel like she'll agree with me on a lot of it. And any other watch parties that we do watch parties occasionally, but we also do different types, such as we did a deep dive on an unfiction series as a membership one. I'm actually planning the next one. Originally it was gonna be Daisy Brown, but with one of the things that happens, I don't think I can emotionally watch that right now. So I'm looking at other ones, so maybe we might do a deep dive on some of the Adult Swim infomercials, or maybe, well, again, it's Adult Swim. This house has people in it. There's plenty to go through. Daisy Brown is a real trip. It's so good though. Daisy Brown is probably one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, speaking of which, I Am Sophie is back. Yeah, it has Alan, which was named after Alan Resnick. But I Am Sophie is back and I haven't watched it yet. Like, damn surprise, I did not have this on my checklist. I thought they weren't gonna do it anymore. I thought they were done. But we're getting I Am Sophie again. Oh, I love unedited footage of a bear. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we might do maybe a Wham City deep dive. But then again, like, if you do This House Has People in It, you kind of really have to go all in with the This House Has People in It. Oh, Space Ghost Coast to Ghost is very good. That's nostalgia. The Brack Show. Anyone remember the Brack Show? But yeah, that was basically that night. And on to the third day. The birthday. We went on a trail. We got up early. This time I was able to get my coffee and all of that. Day tree. We went on a trail. We packed Tater's little water bottle, or water thing. But sadly, the park, their water faucets were all turned off. And none of us really had water. I read that. So we carried him for a good part so he wouldn't get too tired, you know. If we would start seeing him like get like really, you know, like we can you know, figure out our dog's emotions so not to get him overheated. Yeah. I had body armor. It was sugar-free and I was doing research like, can dogs have body armor? And I was about to give them some, but Father Lunette was like, no, we don't know. I'm like, okay, you know, it's fine. We'll just carry him. We'll carry him. And I'll get water later. But we went through like this really nice trail. Last time we were in this area, we did about half the trail. This time we did the whole trail. Do I have my pictures of it? Look, it's me. I'm in a swamp. Get out of me, swamp. Get out of me, swamp. Somebody. Artificial sweeteners can be bad for dogs. Yeah, this one was sugar-free, but still, I did want to risk it. I was in the swamps. I was visiting Yui. Let me make sure which one is next. I can probably... Wait, how did it get back? Oh, yeah! Oh, here's a good photogenic picture of Tater at the, when we were doing the trail. This is when we were picking up and carrying him. He's photogenic! He's got the tongue out and everything. Got the blip. Tongue out on the Wednesday. He's got that dog in him. For real, he got that dog in him. He's wanting to drink the swamp waters. He's wanting to... The urge to be eaten by an alligator. Okay, but let me get back to this picture. Yeah, I took a couple pictures on the trail and actually took a video. I had to mute it because I put, nah, he beat an alligator any day. Maybe, I don't know. He's a very timid dog. I had to mute this. I don't know how fast this video was, but... Wait, can I not pause? Hold up, okay, hold up. You can't see it in the video. Let me see if I can zoom in. They were turtles! There was like 6 turtles in the area. She's just standing there menacingly. There were like 6 turtles. Oh my god, that's actually... That is so cryptic. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I kind of wanted it to go that way so it works perfectly. You see the turtles? Yeah, they were just hanging around. Okay, but... And I will get to... And then refocus. I was trying to see if I could get like both me in the background, but it wasn't working out. True Detective comment. I'll let this one live for a little bit. Right there. Yeah, it's me, the local cryptid. You know, it's about right. I'm kind of like, yeah, it's like Slenderman. I'm sneaking in on frame. You never know when I'm gonna get you. ARG moment right there. The ARG moment. It's coming back. The analog horror. I honestly could make an analog horror clip out of that, which I've been meaning to do. I have a few edited, but I'm still not liking them. So I have to go through and redo those. You did jump a little bit. Ooh, she's coming for you. The focus is my favorite part. Just the out of focus, then the focus. ARG making stream would be fun. I'm not too knowledgeable about making ARG, so I don't know how well I would be at it. I love exploring ARGs, but I'm just not good at creating one. Okay, I also have a story about, especially the video. I had a story. I sent it to the girls to tell them because I was just like, I wanted to laugh at the situation, but I had to keep it in. Where is it? Okay, so where is it? After I was taking this video, a woman, like an elderly woman and her husband, were walking the trail behind us, and she saw me like start to put it away, and she went, "You do that too?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry." And of course, like when we were out, we're masked and so forth. Being at like trails is like a good way of, you know, we're outdoors. It was not many people were there, so we felt very safe. She was like, "You do that too?" And I was like, sorry? And she's like, "I love taking pictures with my acrylics too. I just love to do that." And you know what she pulls out? A Queen Elizabeth keychain. I don't know if she thought that I was Queen Elizabeth or what, because she didn't get a good look. But I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." That's so nice. What if she was secretly a Sleepeep? She was just like, "Oh, I do that too. Yes, I got this in England." She was like telling us, yeah, like the Queen of England. It was like a picture of, honestly, it was like, where is she going with this? I had to give it a second. I was like, okay, let's not jump to conclusions. What did she, like, let me hear her out. And her pulling out the keychain with a picture of Queen Elizabeth on it was, I was just like, "Oh, that's so nice." Your Majesty, for real. No, it wasn't an acrylic stand. It was just like a square picture. Never let them know your next move, for real. It was just like a square picture of the Queen of England. Or I guess not really the Queen of England anymore. She wasn't British. That was another thing. It threw me off. She wasn't British. She didn't have any indication, like any, like, outside, like, European-esque accent. And I was just like, "Oh, that's so nice." She's like, "I got it in England." Like, she was like telling me, she's like, "I got it in England, and now I take pictures of it wherever I go." Maybe. I just thought it was really funny. And like, I posted that in the Discord. And I was like, "What does this mean?" And H-chan was like, "So you are the Queen of England?" I'm like, "No." And then we got into reincarnation. I'm like, okay, lore just dropped. Lore spoiler. But no, I am not the Queen of England. Not your Majesty! No. I just thought that was so funny when I was taking the video, and that just happened. She was very nice, and I was nice about it too. I was very nice about it too. Because, you know, she was just like, "Oh, I'd love to take pictures with her in different locations and like in cafes." So basically, like, from what I've learned with this, the acrylic and keychain community, it doesn't matter what your fandom is or who you like, we all do the same thing. We are all here shaking hands. Here I am taking a picture of myself in a swamp, and there she is taking a picture of of Queen Elizabeth after me. So, living her best life, be free. She was being so free. To the literal, from AQ Anime Girls to the literal Queen of England. Calling you your majesty from now on. No! I'm not royalty! But that was honestly like so funny. We actually did the full trail. I thought like another thing that was funny is like I was carrying Tater, and like Father Lunette and I would like switch turns on holding Tater. And they were like, "Are you tired, Rina? We can head back now." I'm like, "Oh no, I'm doing great. But if you guys want to head back," they're like, "No. We're having a good time. We're doing great. We're doing great." I'm like, "Okay, well, it looks like we did it all, so we can head through this path, and it'll take us right to the car." They're like, they were so tired. I was like feeling great. I love walking trails if I have if it's not busy. I have my mask on. I love walking a good trail if I can. Basically, it was the no, we're okay. Don't worry. We're doing great. Everyone's doing great. That's how I sound when I'm having a great time too, out of breath. So we did the trail, and we ended up going to the downtown area, and basically I went to a little boba shop because they were in the car. They were originally gonna get, which I guess again, here comes the British. We were gonna get fish and chips. But sadly, that didn't happen. The place was like, the order will be in at a different time, so they tried to call it in. It didn't work. The phone number was disconnected. We tried the website. It wasn't working. It's a place where you can't deliver fish and chips in it. So sadly, we did not get our fish and chips. But I did get a boba. Did I take a picture of it? Oh wait, this was inside the store. This was inside the store of the boba shop. So as you can see, I'm having a great time. I went, ooh, Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. And the thing is, I see Ocean Bomb everywhere, but I have not seen, and I've seen the Digimon ones, but I haven't seen the Gatomon one. So I got a Gatomon one. You can't convince me you're not the second coming of Queen Elizabeth now. No! So I definitely grabbed like a Gatomon one, and they also had more little Kurumi drinks, so I got some more of those. And I also grabbed a Fiji water for Tater because he's a bougie dog. He deserves it. He's a bougie dog. But I was like, oh my gosh, Digimon, I'm gonna take a little picture of my acrylics. Like, no one was in there at the time, minus the person making my drink, the barista. So I was like in the grocery section, and I was like, oh, can I take some pictures? And then a truly accurate picture. I love Bulldog. I love Bulldog a lot. And these two flavors are just too good. These two flavors. I love the carbonara. I've not had the one on the right, but I wasn't gonna pay the prices here. I just wanted to take a picture of the Bulldog ramen. It's a spicy. If you ever heard of the spicy ramen, I think this is what Serena didn't have this kind. Or maybe she did. I don't know which Bulldog she has, but the thing is, like, I eat Bulldog as just like a casual meal or snack, because like, even if it's like, I prefer the carbonara because also with the mix, it's really good to add in, right? Like, just take the ramen out and save the ramen for another time, but mix it with the rice. It is so good. Rice and like cut up chicken. Ooh, you can make a meal out of it. Can't do spice very well. I love spicy food. Like, again, Bulldog I can have just like, it's a meal for, it's like a casual little snack, casual little meal for me. I wasn't gonna pay the prices of this store, But I was like, ooh, I want to take a picture of me with the bulldog ramen. Like making risotto with it sounds kind of bang. I never thought of that. Highly recommend. I highly recommend it. The carbonara, the rosé, or the creamy carbonara. Mix it with rice. Add like a source of protein in it. I like chicken because it is a chicken base with the spiciness. So, fun little thing to try. Same could be said about the curry one as well. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I have my water here, and the thing is, like, also, I am not a lightweight. I'm not a lightweight, so it doesn't like I'm not gonna get tipsy or anything. So don't worry about it. I appreciate you checking up, but do not worry. I am not a lightweight at all. I can handle my liquor. R.I.P. some of the girls. Like, this is just a casual, silly little drink for me. Chicken with chicken? I think I'm more of a thigh. It very much goes with me. I'm a thigh person, even when it comes to chicken. I am 2 shots and I'm dazed out of commission. Now you need to drink water. Please drink water. No, I'm just, casually. It doesn't take a lot for me, so. But I did grab the Gatoman one. Didn't really get this. And here I got this was a strawberry yogurt. But I added peach in it as well. So it was a strawberry and peach yogurt. Oh, and I didn't take a picture of the other one I had the day before as well. Because I got another drink on I got it on day 1. The first drink I got on day 1, I didn't take a picture of it. I totally just remembered. It was actually peach yogurt. It was what was it? Oh, it was mango peach yogurt, but with nata de coco in it. They have like the place we went had house-made nata de coco. So I was like, hell yeah. It was so good. So yeah, a silly little treat. That was my silly little treat of that day. I had a silly little treat every day. So basically, we were all tuckered out when we got home. Long day. Then when we got back, we were like discussing what movie to watch. And I don't know why we came to the consensus English of watching a very saturated version of Wicked and just all having a good cry. We just wanted to have a good cry, if that makes sense. We had like Lebanese food as well, which was so good. We got like baklava, a little piece of baklava for all of us to split. And I also had my little yogurt drink to go with it. Yeah, the group cry just goes hard. Yeah. So that was pretty much it. And also, Tater fell asleep in the middle of Wicked and started snoring so loudly. My goodness. He was honk-shooing so loud. And it was of like one of the more emotional scenes. It was when like they Elphaba and Glinda are when they first dance together and you just hear like and I'm like, Tater, I'm trying to have like an emotional moment. You're ruining it. But that was basically day 2. Because once again, after that, went into my little room area. No, I took a shower, then I went to the little room area. Then put on Modern Family and worked a little bit, then fell fast asleep. But yeah, not Lune. Tater is not a fan of Wicked. He's not a fan. I'm kind of offended. The final day, I don't think, well, I only have one picture. Oh wait, no, it's just that picture, which I think is good to leave at the final day picture. The final day we had to leave super early, and it was freaking cold as heck outside. It was so cold. It was so cold, like what? Why? Why was it cold? Off to the dream world. We stopped at like this little cafe, and I got me a. Originally, like it was supposed to be hot, but I didn't mind it being cold. I had a lavender vanilla cold brew with a lavender cold foam. It was so good. It was so good. And they also had like a bunch of like gluten-free snacks. And I also grabbed a couple bottles of their cold brew as well because their cold brew is so good. So I grabbed a couple gluten-free snacks to like put in my fridge for breakfast. So I had like their gluten-free like lemon loaf on the way home. And anything keto? Oh, I don't know if they... Well, yeah, technically they did. They had egg bites. Those are keto. But the baked goods, nothing keto. I got a gluten-free oatmeal pie, which I ate this morning. That was my breakfast. And then... Yeah, also I had like I bought a gluten-free brownie because these were all like in-house made. They packaged them there, so forth, so they're fresh. I grabbed something else. I can't remember what. Oh, a gluten-free Rice Krispie treat. I was like, final day, final splurge. So yeah, then we headed on back, and I will say, I will put this back up here really quickly. It was definitely a challenge getting back in the house because I'm used to seeing Lune standing at the end of the hall and him being pissed that I leave. So not seeing Lune there being mad, and that because like he's like, where you been? Where have you been? I don't know. It definitely was not easy. And then also usually what comes with that is snuggle time. So I just basically unpacked and took a nap. But I think I needed it. On the right there was when I was writing that I might do a Zatsu that day, but I like after feeling that, and also I don't know if this happens to everyone else, but when you get off vacation, you're for some reason so tired getting back in the house. You're so tired. Like I don't know if it's just like a me thing, but when you're traveling back home and you're just like exhausted, like dead dog, tired, your bones are aching, they're cracking, the joints are hurting, you're mentally exhausted, you're physically hurting. So you just want to keep it, you just want to be lazy that day. So that was basically it. Let me see what else I had here. Oh yeah, I did. I can go ahead and take this off though. I'll just say like it was really hard getting in. Yeah, the dopamine finally runs out. I did lose my glasses, but I'm not too worried about it. Like I thought I had that whole place swept, but I left my glasses behind. But I'm not too worried because they were like $5 or $10. And they had like a blue light blocking on it, and I can get another pair, it's fine. So I wasn't too worried. I still have like 2 pairs here. They aren't as strong, but they still do the job. But I was like, my glasses. I was like, Velma, my glasses, my glasses. I mean, like, I have reading glasses, then I have my blue lens glasses. So, it's not like my vision is bad. But I mainly use like blue light. Ooh, blue light, you know, blue lens glasses, yeah. They're just, it's so much easier to play games and so forth. But whenever I wear my glasses on stream, I don't think I have a pair in here right now. Because I think I took them into the office. Or not the office, my room. Whenever I wear them on stream, my eyes are just constantly... half closed. Which, I mean, it already is that I keep estimating my depth perspective with perception without glasses. Overestimating. Why did it say over? Okay, maybe like this is why I need my glasses when I'm reading chat. This is why I need my glasses. The signature Rina squint when I'm like at chat. That's how you know, like, I wish I could wear my glasses. I don't have like prescription contacts, but like if I could wear my glasses and find a way that actually I can be tracked well without the whole like that happening. Signature look of superiority squints at chat. It truly is that. It truly is that. And like what was it? Let me go to my notes really quickly. So that's basically it. I'm gonna try and get another pair sometime this week. It'd work well with your shadow palette. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. My shadow decoration. I'm so sad about it. What the heck? I didn't think it was gonna go away. I was like, yeah, I'm never getting rid of this. I'm gonna have shadow forever. I'm gonna have shadow in my Discord picture forever. And then they're like, guess what's being taken away today? And I'm like, what? What? The shadow is forever. That's the ultimate life form. It is a crime. I was like, my god, my shadow thing. Also, I got like, oh my gosh, surprise things when I got home. I had like, I ordered this like early-ish January, but I ordered shadow and silver keychains. And they're so cute. They're like fun little surprise that I had coming home to see. I didn't open them till after my nap, but I was like, oh my god, these are so cute. So one thing that's happening in the office, and once I actually do somehow, if I can get myself to do it, organize my office and, you know, start to take out some of Lune's stuff, I have so much Sonic merch now that I think I need to have a dedicated corner. I think it's happening. I just have a lot of merch. I need to start setting some stuff up. But yeah. I gotta sneeze and it's not happening. The Sonic Shrine, it's real. It's happening. But yeah, like, I got a lot of work done there. That I'm gonna be super excited to share. That's my Sonic corner. That's literally gonna be me. That's 100% me. But I have mentioned before that I'm still trying to keep things day by day. So content will be mainly low much stress and just things that bring me comfort for a while. But I still do want to try some of the belated Valentine's Day content soon, and I will have a schedule this week. What kind of merch do you have? Let me scooch my chair back. From back here, I have my Build-A-Bear shadow. I have a shadow figurine from Generations. I have a Sonic the Hedgehog mask. I have a shadow phone stand, and I have a Shadow the Hedgehog poster. And then I have another shadow plushie. And then I have a plushie from Cult of the Lamb that is sitting next to Shadow. It's not a shadow mask, it's a Sonic mask. I found it at Five Below and I went, okay, I need it. Do you sometimes use your schedule to chat with Sleepeeps? I guess that would depend. That would depend. Yes, it was. I definitely needed that time away just because, like as I mentioned, grief was very strong. Grief was so strong. I had to get out of the house. Oh, the Sonic Legos. And you know what I saw today? A Sonic fidget spinner. I want to get the Tails or the... I think I have the Tails and the Knuckles one in my cart, but I'm saving that. I'm like, yo, a fidget spinner? Count me in. But yeah, expect some of the belated Valentine's Day things to happen soon. I also have some other things coming up that I'm excited to talk about. A few events. I can't discuss them yet. But I'm excited. Next, Zatsu will have a fidget spinner sounds in the background. For real. ASMR stream with fidget spinner. Oh, that was something else I meant to bring up. The ASMR. Okay, because I mentioned I'm still gonna be doing ASMR, that was another thing. I'm like, you know what, I'm comfy with like doing, you know, ASMR stream still. But guess what? Senpai crafted my new ASMR mic and it's on the way. So what I might do is I might hold off a little bit longer on ASMR streams. I might use my current mic for maybe another chill karaoke night because I really enjoy just doing chill karaoke with you guys. Even for Hidden! Remember for 1 month as a full moon hoot! Yippee! Hidden! But yeah, somebody helped craft a better ASMR mic, especially because mine just, it sounds a bit faulty and the volume is a bit weird. So he's definitely helping me out and I'm excited. So yeah, expect new ASMR content when that comes in. More ASMR content because I really want to do bedtime stories again. I miss doing bedtime stories. And I'm really enjoying just doing chill karaoke. Even if it's not ASMR related, I just really like, you know, even when I did it for like this Sweet Symphonies relay, I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna do an acoustic set. Originally it was gonna be a mix of piano and acoustic guitar, but I was like, you know, I kind of just want to have it be pure piano accompaniment. So I really like just doing those chill streams because, like, chill karaoke streams. Just because also my voice gets very scuffed after a certain point due to health issues. So doing like the chill kind of singing where I don't have to full on be like loud belt, It's for chill for me. It doesn't take a lot. Fantastic job on the relay. Thank you, thank you! Thank you! I feel like I could have done a little bit better because like I realized for the Luna song, I was like, oh my god, I forgot to turn down the pitch. I forgot to turn down the pitch of it. Ooh. So I had to kind of sing it like an octave higher, and so I was singing in like my head voice the entire time. And it was like, I was like, man, I wish I'd sing this. I forgot to adjust it. I can't adjust it now. So it was very nice. Lily's cover is also very nice. Ooh! Yay! I have as I mentioned in the relay, one of those is a cover that will be happening soon. I just have to get some art done for it. I might do the art, but I want to have like a decent background with it. Spoiler alert! It's an Adventure Time song. Is it an Adventure Time song? Do you draw too? I can occasionally doodle. I'm planning on a few doodle streams in the future. I just have to figure out a way how to do it. One thing, my Achilles heel, shading. You will not see much shading from me. I did draw my sticker. If you guys saw the merch, it's no longer available. It's no longer available. The campaign is over, but the pre-order merch for my birthday stuff, I drew the sticker for it. The Peking Rina, that was my art. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You got your pre-order in? Yeah. And I drew like a bunch of like scrunklies for the SVP members, and I drew Nova art too. I don't know if I have it here. I'm actually really proud of the Nova art. Because I like doing stupid little gifs. So let me see if I have it here somewhere. I don't even know where I put it. Because I really want to show it now. Okay, I know it's in Discord, so hold on. Give me a second. I know I sent it to her. Can't wait to take the see-through acrylic around with me on my travels. Especially the idol performances. Yes, please! Take me to idol performances! Listen, that's all I love. I love idols. I love Kai Guy idols so much. Please. I beg. I love that though. And as you can see, I've been like, I love it when people take acrylics and take pictures with like, just go travel around, which is one thing I did this time was, you know, taking my own acrylic and traveling around and taking pictures of places with it. Even if it's like drinks and so forth, I think it's cute. I think it's really cute. Wanted to catch the stream hours ago. Love Rina, love Sleepeeps. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Taking the acrylic stand to Japan if it shows up in time. I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm crossing the UBs. Okay, I got it. I got the Nova GIF. Hold up. Here it is. I drew Nova this for her birthday, and I'm really proud of it. Let me shrink it down. Look at that. She's got her basketball game tomorrow. This is the kind of art you will get from me. I don't really do much shading. I like doing silly little gifs like this. I drew a couple of the, like I drew a lot of the Sleepeep. Minus my ref sheet, I drew a lot of the Sleepeep art. I don't know where I put my art folder, so she's balling for real. I'm trying to find where I put it. I don't know where I did it. But yeah, that's the kind of style I have. The pre-debut, yeah, I drew all the Sleepeep pre-debut art. A lot of it was, you know, like heavily referenced from like, if it was like a Rowlette, I basically just would do something over, or the wet owl. I did my best to interpret it, but all the Sleepeep art before was all me. The Sleepeep in the tub. My style is very simple, very, the poor persists, but so do I. I love that picture so much. Is it here? No, it's not here. Oh. Honestly, don't know where I put all my art. I know I have a lot of it floating around Discord, so I can probably grab it, or it might be on a hard drive. A Sleepeep, not like this. But yeah, I plan on doing a couple art streams, but I'll likely have the sketches done beforehand, and then we'll go in and, you know, line the art, color it, as simple as I do them. We might do some animated stuff. One of my streams coming up does have art in it. I won't spoil what the art is, but I'm excited for this stream. It's one of the belated Valentine's stuff, so I'm excited to share it. For the cover though, I don't know. For the Adventure Time cover, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing... I started to draw it, but I'm not confident in it. I might see if I can find someone to help with the background. Or I might try. It's always good to learn a new skill, you know? As scuff as it can be, and even as beginner as it looks. It's always fun to learn a new little trade. And it's not like, I mean, I used to be a... I majored in fine arts, like way back. So, before my wrist gave out. So it's not like I didn't know art before. And I did some tablet art as well, like digital. But it was always just very, very chill type art. And now I just focus on like very... shading has always been my Achilles heel, so I'm like, you know what? I don't need shading. If I do shading, it's going to be very minimal. Almost cell-like shading. Yeah, it's exercising those muscles again. And at least with like the stuff that I do, I can take my time on it and I'll be very fine with it. Because the Nova thing took me like maybe... I drew it... Yeah, the day of the stream, because... Yeah, I drew the day of the stream. And so it didn't take me long at all. And I drew the Skrunklies, about half of them within a day. But it was more so like me trying to figure out the proportions of them all, because some of them aren't very proportional to each other. But yeah, we might have a silly doodle stream. It's always fun to have a new little skill. Alright, let me see what else, other things I have on my notes. Oh, we have 2 more things. Actually, 3 more things. Oh yeah, edited the Kukiyomi thumbnails. Yeah. That was me. I'm good at drawing no matter how much I practice, but poetry I can do. Doesn't like... With art, it's still, poetry is very fun. It doesn't matter if you're good or not, as long as you're having fun with it, that's all that matters in my eyes. If it's something you enjoy, yeah. Yes, I did the cookie on me art. Okay, there was actually 3 things. Okay. Because I forgot who mentioned it on Twitter, and I meant to bring it up, especially because I was like out of town, and it was on that post. And oh, Danielle! Danielle! I didn't realize I had one of these. Welcome to being a new moon hoot. Sleepeep, welcome. I think you've been here, so now you are. You're part of the Sleepeep brigade. Okay, which one of these notes do I want to talk about first? Since I'm saying emotes, I'll talk about that one. So, we do have new emotes on the way. Well, technically, I'm gonna commission them. Yeah, they're being commissioned. You guys voted on which one you want, which was... I'm having 6 emotes. Technically, actually 7. I'll get to the 7th one later. But I let you guys vote on one of them, which was the nerd Rina. The actually Rina. So we have 6 emotes on the way. I won't spoil the 5, but I saw, because yes, I do lurk in the Rina chat on Discord. I do lurk sometimes. I saw people saying that they wanted to head pat Rina. So don't worry, I got you guys. A head pat Rina is on the way. It's gonna be a different artist, but it is happening. I saw it. I was like, okay, you guys want a head pat? You can have one. So you guys got an extra emote there. It is animated. I'm sure I can post like the screenshot or like a still of it for here. Because it is animated, so it's gonna be animated on Discord, of course. Don't worry, I got you guys. I was like, because I'm like, what would they like? What would they like? Oh, they want a head pat. Naruhodo. Because I was like, oh, well, they already voted on the actually, and the other 5 are ones that I've been already saving. So I was like, they want a head pat. Let's go. Another little gift. I can't say when they'll be done, but yes. Rina Pop! Well, you did make a Poppin' Rina before. I think I actually have a Poppin' Rina being commissioned as well. But I like your Poppin' Rina as well. I think it's cute though. Alright, what else was I talking about? Okay, then I saw this on one of my tweets. See, I take notes. I take notes on Discord. Wait, you're talking in the arena tab? I take notes on the Discord, and I take notes on the comments. Because someone was asking about Twitter Space. And I was like, naruhodo. Because it is something that I have been thinking about. And something I would like to do in the future, but I will have to... That was you! Yes, it was you! Yes! I will have to run it by senbei and management before I could do something like that. But it has been something that has been on my mind, like doing Twitter spaces. That week, or me being out of town, it was not one that I would be in the mental space to do a Twitter space, because that was for me. I have my unplug away from social media and screen time. But I would love to do Twitter spaces, like especially when I'm like cleaning my room, or you know, if I really can't physically function but I want to yap. Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, about using my schedule for that, or just having like a dedicated waiting room just for the yaps. I will need to get approval beforehand, and if it doesn't happen, don't worry. We're still gonna have plenty of yaps here. But yeah, I was like, man, because one thing I did bring up, I did talk to them about this before. I'm like, I'll let you guys think about it, which, again, I'm gonna ask them again because they probably forgot. It's been a long time since I asked, because I was like, can I do a Twitter space while taking a bath? Can I like watch a movie and do a Twitter space in the bath? Because originally, like, I think, I don't know if the girls have talked, I'm pretty sure the girls have talked about it. Senbei originally wanted us to be, he's like, I want you guys to, like, I would, there to be like, no. Senbei's not sighing over this. I mean, he probably is sighing over this. But, originally he wanted us to be the bath type corpo. He's like, soaps, bath bombs, all of these things, bubbles. And I'm like, so Senbei, can I do a Twitter space in the bath? I can do like a live testing of bath bombs. It was just something he was brainstorming. He was brainstorming by himself. And we were like, so desu ne. And I know how to make soap. I know how to make soap, and I know how to make bath bombs. So I'm like, hey, if you need help. ASMR Twitter space. I did think about that too. Arena bar soap. Please don't eat the bar of soaps, okay, guys? When they get announced, please don't eat the bars of, if this is something we ever do, please don't eat the bars of soap or drop the bath bombs into mugs and then drink them, please. But yes, I do want to do, if possible, acrylic stands, but they're made of soap instead. It smells good, why not taste good? No promises. Don't eat a bar of soap, no. Use toothpaste. Brush your teeth a better way. Soap is delicious though. What do you mean soap is delicious? Where's my Sleepeep bonk? Yeah, that was in the suggestion. That's gonna be the next one, because I really want to have Arena bonk you emote very badly. If you swear a lot, then yeah, you need to have soap in your mouth, because get that filth out of here. We're say so here. Oh my gosh, not the toothbrushes that plays music. I would come across those so much. Like, I never owned one. I was always curious because they had like a bunch of like Disney ones, like Hannah Montana toothbrushes that you brush your teeth for the amount of time that the song plays, if I remember right. That happened to me when I was younger. I mean, yeah, I feel like it's a... Does everyone... I feel like we all experienced we had to have soap in our mouth at some point as a kid phase. Whether it was intentional or not. All Star by Smash Mouth. Oh my god, that's epic. Was it a Shrek toothbrush, or did it just happen to play that song unironically? I did that to myself. You did... Celery, no! Don't eat soap. But then again, okay, Rina... Little Rina story. So as I mentioned, I do arts and craft. I know how to make soap. I know how to make bath bombs and so forth. So Mother Lunette, when I was in middle school, she was the one who taught me a lot of this, and she had a lot of the recipes, like the home, home remedy recipes, and they were called bath cookies. Can you see where this is possibly going? So we made these, and she's like, "Can you give them to your teachers?" I'm like, I thought these were for us. I had maybe some friends, but so here I go. It's almost winter break. I'm in middle school, by the way. I was in middle school when this happened. And I had to disclose to every teacher. I'm like, me and my mom made this, but it's not edible. And we had like a little sticky note in there saying not edible is soap. And I would like continue to disclose that to my teacher. I'm like, yeah, me and my mom made this, but it's soap. It's not actually cookies. I'm sorry. This is to relax at your home during break. Which a lot of them did like loved the, they can relax with like nice little soaps, and it's for your bath. Like it crumbles. It's basically just like, it was like a bubble bar, but in the shape of a cookie. And then my history teacher, who was my favorite teacher, I went to go give it to a little bag to him. And of course it had the note on it and everything. And when I opened my mouth to I was like, here, these are for you. And before I could say anything else, he already had a cookie in his mouth. And I went, I'm so sorry, it's actually soap. It's a bubble bar. And he just went, I see. And he like spit it out, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. It is a very convincing cookie. I'm so sorry. My grades were not affected. I was actually one of his favorite students. I was a good student, so. I think I only rebelled a few times, but I wasn't like a bad student. I rebelled whenever, if it was like... Well, I mainly rebelled at work more. I was a good student, though. I like Rina enough to eat soap she gives me as well. You should have swallowed it to assert dominance. No! But at least my grades were not affected. They weren't affected. But I still feel bad to this day that he was looking forward to eating a cookie and he got a bar of soap. I feel bad. I do want to do some crafting streams in the future. I really need to get new supplies. So hopefully I can do more crafting streams. I also definitely need to get some better... I'm self-conscious about my nails. Because of my health, they're pretty brittle. I always paint them, but they aren't the prettiest, so I might get some acrylics or something. I cannot have not painted nails. But I'm very self-conscious. I have the thing is, I have very small... someone called me out during debut 2.0 and said small hands, and I'm like, that was the comment that went to my eye line, and I was like, I'm sorry, I actually do have Yuri hands, I can't help it. So they're very short. I have very short fingers. So I'm very self-conscious of my hands. Like I want to have like cute... I watched the other girls with their hand cam streams. I'm like, they got such pretty cute fingers. And look at some of their like nails and all those. And then I look at mine, I'm like, dang, my nails just... I got short ass hands. Short ass fingers, small hands. I got like little was it arm warmer sleeves, and it covers almost all my fingers, and I'm like, damn, what the heck. There's nothing wrong with teeny hands. I just have Yuri hands, it's fine. But I look at the other girls' hands, I'm like, man, what if I would love to hold them, but my god, I don't think they could hold mine. They'll probably just grab air. But yeah. I definitely want to do hand cams, but I'm just very self-conscious of my hands. Someday in the future though, because I do have some plans, because I definitely love arts and craft. I want to do like a tarot reading stream. I want to do building. I have like so many building kits here. I have so many building kits and puzzles and just crafts I want to do. But then I look at my hands and I'm just like, I'm so self-conscious about them. You always do the hold one hand with both hands thing. A jigsaw zatsu would be cozy. That would be fun. I honestly have so many building kits and crafts. And I want to make like spell jars and calming jars too. A lot of like actual like... I mean, puzzles and so forth are arts and craft along with building kits. But I really love making a lot of kind of witchy things. Spell jars. And just theme jars that I would love to make for SVP. I'm making one for Perry. So I can't wait to send her one. But I love to make ones for the other members as well. And calming jars, all things like those. Hootin craft. Oh my gosh, wait. Pin that. Oh my god. Copy paste TM. That's it. It's Hootin Crafts. But someday when I'm like not as self-conscious about my hands, maybe if I like put on acrylics, I might feel better about them. It's not like I have medium length nails, but they're just brittle, so they break easily. Is there a meme tag? Yes, it's Lunette. My tags. My tags are... General is Rina Lunette. Stream is Lunette Live. Fan art is Reen Artistry. Clips Lunette Clips. Meme Lunette. Zatsu Rina Rambles, like we're doing now. Yeah. Oh! Usachi Yui. Wife alert. Even though I know like they were going through like a divorce arc. But it's okay, we're all married together. Hi Yui! I love Yui. I want to make Yui a nice calming spell jar and calming jar. I want to make Yui a bunch of like cute arts and crafts and things like that and send them to her. Because she's cute and she deserves them. Divorce to just remarry. Hello Raiders! Yui, hope it was fun! It Takes Two? Is it It Takes Two? I hope it was a lot of fun. Yay! I'm glad. Good stream. Yes. Also, speaking because Yui is here. Guess whose birthday is coming up? Guess whose birthday is coming up, y'all? Tina! Get Tina out of here! In less than a week, actually. In less than a week. Whose birthday? Whose birthday will it be? Will it be a Miss Usati Yui? It also falls on a new moon. So Yui, if you would like to send me some dreams to maybe analyze. But we all want to be there to support Yui and wish her happy birthday and send so many gifts to her. Okay, send so many gifts her way. So much love, so much support. What the toys? I'm gonna laugh if that's his actual birthday. Please. No, it's October 30th. It's October 3rd. I was gonna see. I was about to say, man. The room read along? The room read along? But yes, Yui's birthday is next week. So y'all better be there or be square. You better celebrate my wife. Otherwise, y'all are bad dreams all around. Bad dreams everywhere. Okay? That's a threat. That's a threat. If you don't celebrate my lovely Yui, bad night terrors everywhere. No good dreams. Good dreams. Bye-bye. You must celebrate Miss Yui. Because that is a international holiday. It's a holiday that we all need to celebrate. Worldwide. Take over. Some places will be closed that day because it's a holiday. So just remember that thread, okay? You're too sweet. No, you're sweet. You're literally a little... You're baker. You're the sweetest. I can smell the sugar off of you. Free food for the book Nightmare Eater. Threatens you cutely. I will threaten you. But I can't say that the dreams will be cute. The nightmares are not gonna be cute, guys. They're gonna be horrific. Nyodo! Nyodo! Who's that cutie on my screen? Is it Nyodo Evie? Ooh. My timbers have been thoroughly shivered. Ooh. Oh yes, but also speaking about I will be posting something about the new moon dream journal. But it may not be long, or the thing is it also might be, I don't know, but we might move it to another day, or I don't. It's still up in the air because sometimes, as I say, it's every time for the dream journals. Dreams are silly. Dreams are silly. But when you're going through like a grieving period, dreams are just, you don't really want to analyze your own dreams. So, I'm like, I don't know if I can do a mine for my own mental health because that. Rina's nightmare. Oh, she's graduating after a scandal. Do what you gotta do. So if we don't end up not doing a dream journal this month, we will definitely be doing it later. It may not be a new moon, but we will do that. But yeah, just right now, like, because sometimes when you go into dreams, and especially a lot of them do deal with, like, you know, you're worried about something from the past or the future, maybe loss, and especially someone who's currently experiencing loss, it's kind of hard to mentally analyze it. I do have a lot of fun doing it though, but if we don't do that, we'll probably do something else. Or as I mentioned, if Yui wants to submit a bunch of dreams, or I can also ask SVP if they want to, I could do an SVP based dream analyzing. I could get inside Yui's head even more. That's the dream. That is my dream. That is now #1 goal. I want to be in her dreams and out of her dreams and in her head 24/7. But yeah, that was one thing I wanted to discuss. Is it may happen, it may not. But yeah, I don't know if we had anything else. I think I went over basically everything I wanted to talk about. I want to be in your head 24/7. Do you not think that you are? Like, you aren't? Because you are. Yui on the brain. Yui on the beat? Yui in the brain. It's like that gif of, like, the monkey with the cymbals clapping. But that's just, it's Yui. It's Yui in my brain right now. They're so smooth with each other. The SVP Riz is strong. Or Patrick, the spilled milk. It's truly... Yui is just right there. Yui is right there. Yeah, I don't know what else we should... What else to talk about? I think I went through everything. We talked about our vacation. And all that. I talked about a little bit about Arthur. Not Arthur. That was my old cat. Lune. We talked about Lune a little bit. Which, as you can tell, I am getting. I'm still grieving, of course, but the fact that I was able to talk about it a bit, you know, it helps. It shows that there's some acceptance, I guess. I only cried a little bit, so that's okay. But it's fine to cry, yeah. Nothing wrong with crying. I actually had to spend a day, because I was just like, I'm sick and tired of crying sad tears. So I put on a bunch of videos that I knew would make me cry, but happy tears. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I was watching like a bunch of like Love Live behind the scene videos that just warm my heart and make me cry, along with other idol videos that just warm my heart and make me cry. And like I said, we decided to watch like Wicked like at the Airbnb and have a good cry. Yeah, you gotta sometimes switch it up with the crying flavor. Listen, I want coffee so badly. I want to have coffee so badly. I'm begging on my knees. Senbei, please. I want coffee. I know many of the girls don't like coffee. I will be the coffee one. I will... Listen, please. Senbei. Senbei, I'm on my knees. My mug may be filled with tequila. But I would love to have it filled with coffee someday. Rina coffee. Don't think I already haven't thought about them, about making like mixes with it and what it should be, the blends, which I will not spoil. I don't think I will spoil it. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We did almost 2 hours and 45 minutes of yapping. Ooh, I love Vietnamese coffee packs. The 3-in-1s. I have a Blanco one in there that's so good. I brought it with me. I ended up not using any, but I drank one today. It was really good. 53 shots espresso just for me. Wait, what is that Tumblr story? Hold up. I need to look it up so I can read it. It was like the espresso entity. That's what they called her. Hold up, I gotta find the story. Okay, hi, welcome to... What can I get you today? How much is it to fill a venti with this espresso? I'm sorry? A venti cup. How much to fill it with espresso? Oh, well... It'd be, I suppose... I only have a button for a quad. I don't have special pricing for 20 ounces of espresso in a single drink. Price is the furthest thing from my mind right now. How many ad shots is that? It'd be a quad with 16 additional shots of espresso. But ma'am, I should tell you that the shots will start to get really bitter if they have to sit and wait for us to pull 20 of them. Taste means nothing to me. At this point, I am truly fearing my very existence in the presence of what must clearly be an eldritch being. Oh, well, okay. I put on my absolute best customer service smile to hide my terror and accept that I must face this dragon, fae, or demon with dignity. We can certainly get that for you. The price will be... blank. She begins to pay, I shit thee not, with golden dollar coins. We are a block away from Wall Street, and this eldritch demi-being is paying for an unholy elixir with golden coins. My life will end soon, I am sure of it. Do you still have the add energy packets? My heart began to race at this request. Yes, ma'am? How many can I add? Futile though it is, at least I know the rote response to this. For health reasons, we won't add more than one per drink, and we cannot sell the packets individually. One then. I alter the order and tell her the new price. She pays, dumps the change and $5 golden into the price tip in the tip box. I write the order on the venti cup and pass it silently to the girl working on the hot beverage station. Normally we called and passed, but this was not something to be spoken aloud. My fellow takes the cup, not thinking anything of the minor break with protocol. Until she sees the order, she stares at me. No. The woman, which I call her for no other greater insight into her terrifying being, is within my grasp, simply stands on the other side and says, calming, but with the commanding tone I expect of admirals in bad movies. Yes. My fellow barista pales before her task, but we are dutiful. We are true to our task. Great though it may be, she sets about clearing the 2 brand new Montrinas of all distraction, then sets 2 tall cups in the ready position. The energy packet is being emptied into the venti cup, and the shots begin to pour. The barista was damn near shaking. This woman's gaze felt like the fires of the sun. Finally, the shots are pulled. The cup is filled. And the handoff takes place. Our visiting incomprehensible takes it to pour our milk bar. Or takes it to our milk bar. And adds a dollop of cream. Satisfied, she proceeds to down what must have been half the damn cup. Then she smiled at us. And I was honestly filled with joy and horror. She left, and we knew nothing more of her after that. When I talk with other former employees, we quickly begin talking about the company as if we never had. I perhaps knowing that part of our soul is still powers that awesome and terrible corporate machine. And then I share the story. Other baristas at first act shocked, but quickly settle and comes to the chorus. Yeah, I had one like that. I had to read that story talking about that's a classic story on Tumblr. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I could do that. Maybe I could, but I don't think I could. What an eccentric creature that Lune was, to say the least. Wild. But I think that's a good story to end off on, to end this stream on. Truly an icon. I don't know if I'll be doing anything tomorrow. I might be doing something Sunday, not sure yet. But as mentioned, I will be having a schedule out this week. It's still gonna be, you know, not much stressful stuff. More easygoing, comfy content. So yes. Alright, let's see. Who is open? Who is streaming? Rocky! Oh, Rocky is doing relax and sing karaoke. I love Rocky so much. He's so cute. Well, this was fun. Thank you guys for letting me just yap about so many random things. I missed hanging out with you guys, but having that little breakaway definitely did good, as you can tell. We'll see what's on the plan. Oh, also, yeah, we're still gonna be taking a little break from Omori. Just due to the themes of the game, for now. I don't know if I mentally can stream it at the moment, is basically where I'm getting at with that. But yeah. You call them yapalongs. I think Rina Rambles is cute though. Rina Yap Time, Rina Rambles. But yapalongs is also pretty cute. But we got Rina Rambles. Cause that's what I do, I ramble. I yap all the time, but do I actually just sit down and yap for almost 3 hours? Sometimes. But I feel like in this space, I can definitely just do it more for the Rina Rambles. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys off to Rocky. Alright. Minazatsu, let's go. Alright. I will see you guys when I see you. For now, sweet dreams and sleep tight. And take care of yourselves. Make sure to have a silly little treat every day if you can. Treat yourselves to something nice every day. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hoot hoot. Oh wait, raid message. Raid message is hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot raid. Alright. I'll see you guys another day. So sleep tight, sweet dreams. Have a good one. Bye bye.